Hello and welcome to the Heated Library podcast. Today, our icebreaker question is going to come from Angela. And
Mhm.
reminder, this is a surprise to all of us. So I'm going to kick it over to Angela to get us started.
I mean, I thought about it like 5 minutes ago, but um, okay. So, in honor of being hungover today, I thought, what's your equivalent of ginger ale? Like when you go out, what's
Ooh.
your ginger ale? Like, what do you order? What's your drink?
Mine's so boring, it's water. I'm just
I was gonna say
walk.
mine's a ginger ale or a Diet Coke. I'm not really an alcohol person, so I'm a ginger ale or a
Neither
Well,
am
I
I.
didn't say alcohol. I just said like drink.
Yeah, that's a good question. You know what mine is? It's the drink that Shane has to settle for when they don't have the ginger ale, seltzer water
Mm.
with
Love
a
that.
limited
Cute.
Mine,
lime
love
wedge.
a good
What a
seltzer.
healthy girls.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
We
with water as
are.
well.
Well,
just
we're,
living
look at
my
us.
best life.
We're just really hydrated. We're not.
Yeah,
Very
I'm gonna
hydrated.
look awful if I say I think a beer, like it depends on the occasion what you drink, right?
Hmm.
But I guess
Yes.
if I
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
go, then I'll get an Alhambra, which is
Oh,
a
nice.
Mm.
it's a
See,
strong beer.
mine would have been a Coke, but we're healthy these days, so it is a water.
We love water.
Hmm. Hmm.
I love that we're
So
like Ilya and Shane. Like none of us are
I
different,
know.
more.
except Angela a little bit. But like beer is also featured in the show.
I have about
Mhm.
three water bottles next to
It's
me.
what it's what Shane
Heck
gets
yeah.
instead of ginger ale at the bar, where the bartender won't give him ginger ale.
Which
I do
was
have my
so
water too.
weird. Can you imagine a bartender being like questioning your order like that? Like, I
I
mean, I
know.
do, but
Also,
judging
he says
you.
Shane can have whatever he wants.
Shane wants
Well,
ginger
maybe
ale.
Shane, he ordered a
ginger
ginger ale,
ale.
but you judged him so harshly that he changed his order.
I know. And
Just give
also,
him
Guilty
he was
ginger
trying
ale.
to
pleasure.
flirt with you. What are
And
you
then yeah,
doing?
proceeds to
Bringing up
flirt
Rose
with him.
Country.
That
Crazy.
was a
Business.
fail on that guy's part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if
He does
Shane
the
had flirted
worst.
with the bartender and like just found a different man that night instead of Rose? That would have been wild. Never would have
Oh
happened.
my
We
I think
needed
he
the
ultimately would
Rose.
have still ended up with Rose, though.
He needed to go through
Mm,
Rose. We all
Yep.
know he had to bag the baddest bitch out there in order to find out that he was
exactly.
gay.
Yeah.
Remember when he's like, my
Ilya said,
standards
I
are
never
so
see you
high.
with girls. And Shane said, oh, really? Watch me do this.
Watch you see me
And with
everywhere on the
this girl,
Hold
paparazzi
my
with
ginger
this
ale.
girl.
Even Marla,
he was literally like, "Hold my ginger ale."
even the Boston Raiders were impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were. I'd be
So
happy if I was
Marlon.
banging Rose fucking Landry. Um, okay, that was a good one, Angela. And that so see you guys, you don't need more time than 5 minutes to think of one because look what that
And you
was.
can be hungover and think about it.
There you go. If she can do it hungover, we can all do it
Exactly.
with our very hydrated bodies.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll move into our main segment now, which I think is a pretty nice one. Like it's very sweet. So I think there's this like idea out there within the larger HR community that we're all coming to the cottage in 2026, meaning like we're all showing up for ourselves, finding authentic ways to live, taking risks, whatever that means for us. And so we thought it'd be fun to kind of go around and discuss like what that actually does mean for us, what we've been inspired by, and how we are coming to the cottage this year. So, does anyone want to start?
I'll kick off if that makes it easy because I've got the idea in my head.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So my 2026, it's kind of been coming in since last year, but my thing this year is very much just to it's to have whimsy. It's just to live and like just be yourself. Sort of sorry, Dylan, you're gonna hate me for this, but fuck it. It's very much I just want to live in a state of who I am, embrace who I am, not be ashamed of it, not dim my light for anyone. I wrote it on like my post, but I'm coming out of my villain era and I'm very much entering who I am. It's just I am an obsessive, weird little freak person. And I've always felt like you have to hide that. And I've always felt like being like a fangirl is something to be embarrassed of. And it's just, I'm very much here for it this year. I am 33 and I'm thriving. I am part of the I will be a fangirl
Mhm.
forever. Be whimsical, do what you want, say yes more instead of saying no. And it's just, I think it's just being at peace with who you are and accepting that. And especially like when you get to your 30s as well. I don't know for everyone else, we have babies here, which enjoy your youth. Um, but I think it's very much it gets harder to make friends in your 30s, and I think that's one thing that I'm bringing to the cottage is I'm bringing you guys and obviously our other people that aren't here today because they're at a hockey game. But it's embracing who you are and finding people who will embrace you for who you are as well. That's very much my thing for 2026 and my cottage. So thank you.
That was beautiful. Also, I love that
Thanks.
our missing people are at a hockey game. It's like still on brand.
Yeah.
They're
Always on
doing the
brand.
Lord's work.
Who's next?
Well, I also want to add whimsy to the cottage this year. Like, I don't know, I feel like I realized that I was, I went to adulthood, and now I realized that I was more myself when I was a teenager than now. And I'm like, I have to just go back to what I was doing because I was so much happier. So I'm bringing, like, I want to dance more. I want to learn how to like different kind of dances and bring whimsy. Like, I used to carry notebooks on my purse, like wherever I go, and just write, or things like that. Just making everything more fun because adulthood is really boring, and you just have to make it fun. And fangirling, it's really fun. I was so happy when I was a teenager being a fangirl. Why can't you not be a fangirl when you're 27 or 33? It's just like, the fangirl life chooses you. You don't
It
choose it.
does.
Mhm.
True.
um and yeah, I think like connecting more to like my younger self, and yeah, just enjoy life.
Yeah, I endorse
Make
that
it
message.
more fun.
I feel
Just
like
feel
mine
really
is
free.
definitely both of those too, but a little bit more also like taking risks and doing things that I've always been afraid to do,
Definitely.
like putting myself out there here right now, like on the podcast.
Yeah,
Like
more action.
I've done like podcasts with people and been like, well, let's not put our faces out there. Like, faceless YouTube is the best YouTube. And I still abide by that. But I think also like this is a fun niche community that hopefully will be very supportive. But I mean, it is still a risk to put yourself out there like this. And I just
Hmm.
want to have fun and not care about the negative things or the judgments you could receive or whatever. And I think I said last time, I also really want to open my own business. And that's like super, super scary, but it's something I've always wanted to do. And there's a million reasons I could talk myself out of it. Just like Ilya could have talked himself out of going to the cottage, but it's like he had that burst of inspiration from Scott Hunter. I've had my burst of inspiration from Sarah and like whatever else is going on in the world that has made me want to do that. And I'm just going to commit. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to let all of the fears and all the thoughts stop me. Like, I'm going to have doubts along the way, but I just got to try it. And like, maybe the business fails, but maybe it doesn't. And I'll never know if I don't try. So, like, we're going to the cottage this year.
Mhm.
Yes,
That, and you've got
I second that, Daniel.
six already. You've got
That's the
already six
energy.
supporters behind you. So
You do.
Hmm. Hmm.
But you
We're
can't come to
first
the
in
US
line.
to visit my business until things are better. I
Yeah.
won't allow it.
Fair.
Dylan?
Okay, AJ and Dylan, you're up.
Who's
AJ,
next?
you wanna go first?
I think I went first before you last time, so you can go first this time.
Sounds good to me.
You-
I think that we all kind of have the same ideas of going to the cottage and what that means to us this year. I think as fangirls, as we've dubbed ourselves, it can be kind of difficult to show up as your full authentic self, especially when you are a person who hyperfixates on things. I don't know what we're hyperfixating on
Who's
particularly.
that?
No idea.
What do
Um,
you mean?
but I think it does come with a lot of judgment when you're, especially from just those, even just those around you who don't feel the same way and don't hyperfixate on things as heavily. I know that when I find an obsession, that is my obsession for a very long time, and I get deep into it. And I think just being able to be passionate about something. I don't think that it's embarrassing to be passionate about things. I love music and it is my absolute passion, and I could sit and talk about music for hours. And I think just being able to express that and allowing myself to express that to people without fear of judgment or fear of like being embarrassed is kind of what I'm bringing to 2026 and bringing to the cottage, and just being my authentic self. I think authentic is the word that everyone's going for this year because this year has been probably one of my better years. Like 2025 was not a great year, I'll be honest, and I don't think it was a great year for a lot of people, but 2026 has been off to a really, really good start despite some of the darkness that I'm keeping in a little bubble over there. But just being able to be yourself. I think that everyone is unique and amazing, and without uniqueness, what like the world would be so boring. Like we wouldn't have, you think of pop culture, you think of movies, TV, music. If we didn't have unique personalities and people who had different ideas, we would have nothing. Like everything would just look the same, everything would be the same. We'd have the same cookie cutter everything, and it would all just be boring slop. So uniqueness is so important to the world, and being nonchalant is boring. I'm sorry. I am, as me and Ellie say all the time, we have never been mysterious a day in our lives. I am me. I'm
No.
Me
gonna
neither.
share
Me
what I have
neither.
to say, and whether you like it or not, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I'm gonna be expressive of my feelings and
Exactly.
what I want to
Yeah.
say. So yeah, I've never been mysterious a day in my life. I will tell you exactly what I'm thinking when I'm thinking it,
Yeah, I have the
No,
same
We love
problem.
that.
and I
you
won't
will know who
apologize
I
for
am
it.
within 5 seconds of meeting me. I think that's why we've
Yeah.
all bonded
You'll
so
have
Sometimes
to
well.
I
soar.
wish I could be more mysterious, but just it's just not in my boat.
I'm
I'm
not
like
a
an open
No.
book.
nonchalant person. I don't think I'm meant to be
No.
nonchalant. I think I am meant to be chalant.
Who
Yes,
invented
that's
nonchalantism?
that's a
Men, the
slogan for
patriarchy.
2026.
They were like, "Ooh,
The women are not the ones.
I can't pretend I like this girl. Like, what do you mean I have to express my feelings?"
Oh,
Right.
gross. Let me pull her
Heaven
hair.
forbid.
Ugh.
And then everyone just ends up confused.
Mixed messages. I wonder where that comes from,
Crazy
miscommunication.
miscommunication.
Oh.
Crazy concept.
Right, AJ, my love, what are you bringing to the cottage?
Myself. I mean, I'm here doing
We
something I
love
didn't think
you.
I'd do before.
That's
Thank you.
our
I love you
baby.
too.
That is our
Myself.
baby.
Do you have more
Yeah,
to say about that, or is that all?
I do. I do.
Okay.
But
Me, bitch.
like just more of myself in general, being able to be more of me. Like we all said earlier, being more authentic, more myself. And okay, you can't see my face, but that's because I can't keep still. I'm spinning around in my chair this whole time, by the way.
Cutie pie.
I love that.
Yeah. Um, no, but I I'm at a different stage in my life than all of you are right now. I'm on my own for the first time, and the past, I think, 4 or 5 months was me trying to adjust to that, settle into that. And then now in 2026, it's me growing into that now that I've adjusted a bit and just growing into myself more and finding more of myself, exploring more of myself, and creating more of myself and doing more things I didn't think I'd do, like meeting new people, especially online, because I'm very nervous around people in general. And now I have
But
all of
not
you,
us.
and that's amazing. So just 2026 is about bringing myself to the cottage and getting myself out there and just being more.
My
Well
I
done.
love
baby.
that.
Could not be
Round
prouder
of
of you.
applause.
I
Thank
I
know
love
you
you
you.
have
so much,
six
AJ.
big sisters rooting for you.
I was gonna say I'm like a proud mother, but I'm not old enough. I am a proud big sister.
If you
You
couldn't
are.
tell from all of our reactions, AJ is the little baby of our group. She's our little
She's
rookie,
so rookie.
our little Luca, if you will.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
uh,
She's a little
that
hussy.
was
Oh,
so cute. That was so cute.
oh.
also she's bi. Can I say that?
You can say that.
Do we have to edit
Just
it out? Luca's so
Cut that
gay.
out. Cut that out.
I don't know what
I'll
Luca
cut
has
it.
going on, but whatever Ilya does, well, we know what he does. I have that.
Oh
There we
goodness.
go.
A proud
Um,
queen. A proud queen.
that's so great. I think also I just want to say, like, I mean, AJ is very young, but we're all very articulate for being non-podcasters, non like performer. Like we're not people who do this for a
We're
living or anything.
professional
And
yappers.
we're professional yappers,
There you
absolutely.
go.
But I just want to say like how much I enjoyed listening to all of you and what you had to, like I just am so excited to continue this podcast because I genuinely want to hear what you all have to say. And not that we wouldn't talk about this stuff, but we do talk about it. But I think the podcast like, offers a really nice container to formally discuss it. And like I really loved hearing what you guys are putting out there. So
No, I
thank you for
definitely
sharing.
agree. I think we spend, obviously, because we started out as a WhatsApp group, as you'll know from episode 1, guys, the law. Um, we spend most of our time talking on a WhatsApp group, but we do have sections, do have times where we talk, but it's just really nice to be in a free format setting where I'm not having to edit because I can't spell, because I'm so excited to just get a word out. So I enjoyed hearing that. And I mean, I love you all very much. So it's lovely to hear that. So, yes.
I love you guys too. So spreading the love around, we'll move into our thank you segment,
Perfect
which
segue.
this week is going to be we would be remiss not to start with Rachel Reid, or not start. We had our start last time, but we have to go first with Rachel Reid and say that she created the cottage, she created these characters, she allowed us to be here. I mean, of course, there's so many other factors that came together, and we'll get to them in later episodes. But today we should really focus on Rachel Reid, who we're all going to be meeting. Well, not all, but two of us are going to be meeting. Well, maybe not meeting, but like going to a book event and getting a signed copy. And maybe we could ask a question. We'll see. But we're going to be in her presence, and it will be so lovely. And I'm very grateful to her because I think, it's kind of amazing what she did, putting out this series and writing these books kind of secretly, if I understand correctly, and just not caring so much about what happened with it. And then here we are all these years later. It's an incredible story. It's truly remarkable. And I think it's also helping her with her illness as well. So I'm just wishing Rachel all the best and, long and happy life.
Do you want me to go next? I'll go next. Why not? I love to talk. My voice is so great. I mean, for me, I don't know, Rachel, thank you, obviously, love you. But I think for me, I've always sort of resonated with the MM romance side. And I wish I'd come to these characters a lot sooner. I really do. Sadly, they only came into my life last year. We can't all be as blessed as, the OG fans. But I think seeing Ilya and Shane just come together, and it's just reading their story and knowing that it's such a beautiful display of like yearning and love, and that's what most people want to feel in life. And it's just really nice for Rachel to have put that into words, and it is a love story that has hit me really, really hard. And I normally, like, I read a book, I forget it in 5 minutes, but I can quote a book, as we all know. We're all doing quotes. And I just want to thank Rachel for writing something that has impacted me so hard, that has given me oh my God, this sounds so sappy, that has shown me what I want. I want yearning, I want love, I want intimacy. It doesn't all have to be about,
That's so
wham bam,
cute.
thank you, ma'am. I want intimacy, I want yearning, and I'm not going to settle for less.
Exactly.
So thank you, Rachel, for being an author
The
who was
yearning
happy
is
to put
coming
out.
to Cottage.
Yearning needs to come to the fucking
It
cottage.
needs to
Thank you.
fucking
My two
come.
allotted
It's
swear words
built on
have
yearning.
come. So
Yeah.
yes, that is thank you, Rachel, for
Are we
putting
not
these
allowed to
two.
swear?
No,
Yeah.
but we know what I'm
Okay.
like. I
Yeah,
will
once you get
swear
Ellie
every other
started.
word. Ellie
I
doesn't
know.
stop.
Me
So
too.
Ellie's being careful. But also I want to say thank you for Troy and Harris as well, because I love them and they're my babies.
Babies.
Cutie
Thank
pie.
you.
Well, I want to say thank you to Rachel for writing these books. It has been my first MM romance. I haven't read
Same.
any MM romance before. And I read it obviously because I saw the TV show and I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to know what happens. And I just went through them so fast that I kind of want to reread again because I didn't process, like that much. And it was just so amazing. Like I would go to work reading, and I was blushing, even though Russians do not do this, but I was blushing in the street reading. And it was like, because people can see that it's a Kindle, but if not, they would think like, oh, look at her. She's like reading her partner's messages or something, or no, I'm just reading about two guys journeying for each other. Leave me alone. I'm right where I want to be. Um, so thank you, Rachel, for introducing me to this world. And now I just cannot seem to leave. I don't know where's the exit door.
I don't want the
You don't want
exit.
to
I'm
know.
just
None. I hope
I'm
there's
just
no door.
trying to like
It's just a room.
give me more M&M romance, please. I need more.
Mhm.
I even tried to read about like MF romances. It just doesn't hit the same. And
Mm.
also,
Listen,
it's the first time that someone has made me jealous of a prostate.
That's a very good point. Thank you, Angela.
Like I never thought I would say this, but I'm
We've
like, God, like I would literally slam my Kindle in the bed and I'm like, why I don't have a prostate? This sounds so nice. Anyway, I still have to heal that, but I'll keep reading Eminem romance from now on. So thank you, Rachel.
Angela, I love you so much. Who else is thankful for Rachel?
Thank you, Rachel, for introducing me to prostates.
I feel like I'm not. I let AJ and Dylan talk, but like the thing is, that's what's so cool about this podcast is like you're saying you're grateful for Angela. Like you only know Angela partially because of Rachel Reid and like 1,000 other people that we'll get to eventually in all of our 1,000 podcast episodes. But it's just amazing. It's truly amazing that we're here and we're talking about this. And I just want
Yeah.
to someone else go.
AJ, you want to take it away?
Okay. In the simplest of words, thank you, Rachel Reid, for creating the cottage and every thread that came after it, bringing us all together here in this community that we have.
Cutie pie.
I want to eat her. God.
Yes, I'm just like,
She's so adorable. I'm just
cutie,
like this.
Oh,
I just want
well,
to
Dylan has
squeeze
been with
that.
Rachel the longest of all of us.
Yes,
She
Yes.
has not, is not that new. Jacob did not bring her to the cottage. Rachel truly did. So
No.
I want to hear what you have to say, Dylan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rachel is responsible for writing possibly two of my favorite book characters of all time, and I have consumed a lot of books in my many years of reading, and I genuinely cannot step away from these two characters. Shane and Troy are my favorites. They are what I think about when I read books. Like I'm constantly comparing these characters to Shane and Troy, and I can't seem to escape it. Obviously I started with role model, which I know is not the correct thing, but it was 2021. I started with role model and quickly dove into this world and did not realize just how much it was going to take hold of my heart and never let go. Shane is amazing. I don't agree with people who are like, "Oh, she didn't write him correctly." I think she wrote him perfectly. I think she gave
Mhm.
every ounce of love that she gave to Ilya, she gave to Shane. And don't get me wrong, I love
Mhm.
Ilya too. But I feel like there's a lot of Ilya love going around and not enough Shane love.
Not enough shame.
Mm.
And I will always defend Shane and Troy. They are my favorite characters, and Rachel is responsible for that. And just to see how much love and care she has for these characters and how like accurately she is writing. Like Shane obviously has autism. We know this because Rachel has confirmed it. It's been confirmed a million times. And I love how carefully she took that. She took that very personally and she took it and she made sure that it felt authentic and it didn't feel over exaggerated. It didn't feel like when you think of like someone on the spectrum, you obviously go to the most extreme example normally.
Yeah.
And she didn't do that because that's not the average daily life of someone who is on the spectrum. Yes, there are
Yeah.
people who are on that extreme side, but Shane is not one of them. He is a high
Mhm.
functioning athlete, high performance athlete at the top of his game, and he has little, I guess I'm, for lack of a better term, going to use quirks that
Mhm.
she so carefully she took care of them. She took care of Shane as a character, and I will always be grateful for that. And she's Canadian,
Mm.
so as the resident Canadian in the group, uh, I will always applaud everyone connected to this show because Jacob kept this so outside of our honorary Canadian, Connor Story, who happy birthday as we are filming this. It is his birthday.
Happy
It
birthday, BB
is.
Happy
O'Connor.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yay,
Connie
Connie
baby.
baby.
But as our honorary Canadian, I am so grateful for Rachel for accepting like the the way that Jacob went about it. He literally DM'd her and said, "Can I turn this into a TV show?" And she was like, "Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead."
let's
And
do it.
Jacob and
I
Rachel
thought you
worked
never asked.
so carefully on this to make it what it was. And as someone who has seen some really bad book to movie adaptations,
Yes.
Mm.
I am so happy that Rachel did not let her book get ruined in the
Jacob did
adaptation.
not
Thank God.
fumble. He did not
He
fumble
didn't.
this in the
No, he did not fumble.
slightest.
And I am, like I said, I feel like authors, when their books get adapted, they don't speak up when something is wrong. And then
Yeah,
the movie or TV show comes out, and everyone's like, ew, why is this
that
like
was so
this?
cool.
Like, I
Mhm.
recently watched one, not going to name names, but it was just, I can't understand how the author let her book be adapted like this. And
Yeah.
I am so happy that Rachel obviously had so much say in the creative process, and she stuck up for her books and her characters. And like I said, go Canada. Canada's pretty cool right now.
I
And
have
she's
Yeah.
big Canada envy.
from the East Coast, so that's pretty cool as well.
Definitely stay tuned for more Canada love because it's coming. We're going to be talking about Canada a lot, and we have some very cool specific ideas because it truly is holding down the North American fort right now.
Yeah.
And we're very grateful. So thank you, Rachel. Thank you to everyone for coming and watching. If you stayed this long, you're incredible. Thank you. We love you. And we'll see you next time.
See
Thank
ya.
you.
Love
Bye.
ya. Huh.
Bye.
Love ya. And the sound is
The
included.
sun is
You
included.
missed it.
Bye.
Bye.